All right, let's go ahead and get these servos mounted. So the way that this is going to work, servo number 2 is going to go on the rear of the swash. Servo number 1 is going to be the front right, and servo number 3 is going to be the front left. So we're going to go ahead and mount servo number 2 first. All right, there's the rear cyclic servo installed. So for these servos, they actually give you 4 of these 3D printed kind of like standoffs. And from what I'm seeing here, we actually need them because this part runs into the frame here. So we need to push the servo out a little bit further. And in that same bag, they actually give you longer servo screws because you'll need them. So we will have the carbon fiber piece that kind of retains everything, and then we will have this 3D printed piece on the back. Put a dab of Loctite on every screw. Let's go ahead and mount this servo in here. All right, and we'll go ahead and mount this servo horn at 90 degrees. So as far as the flybarless controller is concerned, if this is servo number 3, we can go ahead and get these 3D printed plastic pieces mounted on here so that you can just slide the servo in and screw it down. That's the last cyclic that's mounted. Let's go ahead and put the arm on at a 90-degree angle. Let's go ahead and get the rudder servo mounted. We just loosened these brackets up here because we need to slide it to wherever this thing is going to be at a 90-degree angle. So what we did with the tail blades is we actually made them so that they're completely flat, right? 0 pitch. And now that they're at 0 pitch, so we can set this servo horn to exactly 90 degrees, and we popped it on there with some pliers. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave all this stuff loose. We're going to set the servo on here, get it mounted, and then we're going to put the horn on, and then we'll tighten these when we get the servo exactly at the 90-degree angle. So it looks like the spline will go facing the helicopter. All right, let's go ahead and get our FBL unit mounted here. We're going to put it just like that. So we got our flybarless unit mounted. We got the spirit device on here. So if you remember, I actually marked my servos 1, 2, 3, so we can actually start running these servo wires. So we got all the wiring done. We got the ESC ran nicely here. Pretty meticulous about wiring, so I like it to really be as hidden as possible. The servo leads are all stuffed away. Try not to get them on the exterior, but also try and avoid them, you know, getting hung up with anything. But that's how she turned out. Let's flip it around. And that's the other side. And then we got our FBL unit back here with the bulk of our wiring. The final touches are done on this. The only thing that is left is actually tweaking and tuning.